It's Wednesday, April 30th. I'm meteorologist Kayla Mitchell here with an update for you from the CTV News Atlantic Weather Center. Now, there is a cold front coming across the Maritimes for today. It did bring in some showers. It was also the same front that triggered some severe and strong thunderstorms in parts of Ontario and Quebec yesterday. Some high winds in some of those provinces leading to some power outages. It's not having as big of an impact on us here in the Maritimes. It did bring in some scattered showers, and it is going to be increasing our wind speeds as we continue to move through Wednesday and into Wednesday evening and Wednesday night. So let's start off with the winds. So here we are by the start of the evening, and you can see that around the Maritimes there are expected to be some fairly widespread gusts in the range of 40 to 60 kilometers per hour, potentially even up to around 70 around exposed areas of the coastline, as well as locations at higher terrain. So those will be very noticeable wind gusts for the region. Additionally, some stronger winds are expected to develop in parts of northern Inverness and Victoria counties in Cape Breton as we move through Wednesday evening and into the overnight hours. Up in the Cape Breton Highlands, some of the peak wind gusts can actually reach 90 kilometers per hour before diminishing a little bit on Thursday. Though in general for Thursday, it is still going to be a gusty day for PEI and the east of Nova Scotia. Now, because some of those peak wind gusts tonight, not only for the Cape Breton Islands, but also for the Magdalen Islands, could reach 90 kilometers per hour. Environment Canada has issued wind warnings. Again, the time for those wind warnings spanning Wednesday evening and into the overnight hours. Here's another look at the timing of the winds up in the Cape Breton Highlands. You can see they're really expected to pick up as we move into the evening hours. That's when we start getting into that chance of seeing some of those peak wind gusts reach 90. They then remain that way into very early Thursday morning, 2 a.m., 4 a.m., before there's expected to be some slight diminishment in the winds through the remainder of Thursday morning. Taking a look at the forecast for temperatures heading into the start of this evening, we do still have some mild to warm temperatures around the Maritimes for today. In a lot of cases, highs around the mid to high teens. Some may touch on 20 degrees. It will be a little bit cooler in the north of New Brunswick. There, high temperatures between 7 and 11. Moving a little bit later into this evening, most of the temperatures by 9 p.m. coming down to a range of around 6 to 11 degrees for the Maritimes, and the overnight low temperatures are expected to fall down into the low single digits in most cases, maybe a degree or two below the freezing mark for some of the northernmost areas of New Brunswick. Coming up in the forecast for Thursday, mostly sunny to a fair weather mix of sun and cloud. Wind certainly still a little bit in the blustery side, and high temperatures that will be mostly around the low to mid-teens, so cooler in a couple of spots, including Prince Edward Island, as well as locations in the east of Nova Scotia, including Cape Breton, where highs will be mostly between 6 and 10 degrees. News and weather updates anytime at ctvnewsatlantic.ca.